What is up, budgeting family and friends? My name is Shirria. This is the Shirria Mag channel where I am documenting my six-figure debt-free journey as an entrepreneurial licensed clinical social worker with a virtual private practice, along with my husband who is a welder. Together we have 5 children, 2 adult children, 2 seniors in high school, and 1 fifth grader. And we are documenting our journey with monthly budgets, weekly budgets, debt updates. And because I am an entrepreneur, I share my private practice income or do income reports at the end of every single month. If that is something that you are interested in and you want to follow along my journey, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so that you can be notified every single time I post a video. I post videos every Sunday and Wednesday, on occasions on Fridays as well, to make sure I am caught up with the content. And I would love to have you. Today's video is my January debt confession update. Without any delay, we will get right into it. All right, so this is my debt dashboard. If this looks different, then you may have missed my new year, new budget template video that I shared at the beginning of January. I will try to link it down in the comment section below. Also may add a card up here somewhere. But this is my new template. The link to the Etsy store that I downloaded this template from is also in the discussion box below as well. So we will get right into it. So, this is a little different than the other template. I think I prefer the other template more when it comes to the debt dashboard because it gives a true reflection. I was able to record like the beginning of the month numbers as opposed to the end of the month numbers. It's a little different here. Well, I guess I could go through each, debt or the debt that I'm currently paying to go over the number. So, but I feel like that'll make the video very long. But anyhow, we started January at $297,716.43. And we ended January at $293,070.72. So we will go over each debts that have a remaining balance. Let me know how you feel about the flow of this video. If you have any recommendations on how I can do it differently, please share that down with me in the comment section below. I have a short attention span from consuming short form content, and I feel like other people do too. So if this video is too long, or if there's some things that you're just not interested in, please share that, because I am into 10-minute videos or less, no more than 15 minutes. So try to get right into it. So, we started with a balance on my Hilton American Express. If you've been following me for a while, you know that this is the credit card that my kids are also authorized users on, and it's probably going to always have a balance because they are always using it, but they do also pay their balances off. My daughter, for the most part, she recently lost her job, and so I try to help cover some of her expenses as she's a college student. But just the basic necessities, gas and groceries. And I'm talking like the bare minimum of groceries, no extra stuff. So that is why that has a balance. And then my son, he uses it as well. I do still have access to both of their checking accounts. So anytime that they have not gone in and made the payment, I have no problem transferring the money out of their checking accounts into my checking account to make the payment for them. So I'm fine with them continuing to be authorized users on the card. Also, I get the points. So that's a plus and win-win for me. But you see, I started January with a balance of $397. I paid $397.61, and that left a balance of over 8 cents. It is, like I said, still has an ongoing balance, and it probably will continue to have an ongoing balance. The next card is the PayPal card. If you go over here to where it says this debt right here, as PayPal, so that had a balance of, it actually had a balance of like 14 something, but there were some interest accruing charges on the card that I went ahead and made a payment of. And it has some more charges that will accrue, or another interest accruing balance that needs to be paid by February the 19th in the amount of $251.17. I went ahead and made a payment of $51.17, so $200 is due by the 19th. But we are not paying this card off because we are just paying the interest accruing balances. And I continue to use my PayPal card for business expenses, and so some expenses I do cover with my business checking account, and then some expenses that are my personal expenses I cover with my personal account. But I probably will never close this card because I do, for safety reasons, put some of like my international, because I do have a self-care clothing brand through my, or a mental health type of brand, I have a business through my private practice called Mental Essentials. It's a component, it's a business under my business, the umbrella business, I guess. And when I am ordering or sourcing samples and stuff, I just feel better secure when I pay with PayPal or my American Express business card. And so I would probably always keep PayPal for that, specifically for that. Also, I do like get services off of Fiverr. A lot of those are foreign transactions, and there's no foreign transaction fee when I do it with PayPal. So that is really that's the sole purpose of having PayPal at this point. But again, those purchases can be paid out of my business account. So we ended with a balance of $11.40. No, actually we ended with this balance $11.99. And then we'll make a $200 payment for February. Then we move over to my husband's PayPal. I don't remember what his starting balance was. $15.1898. We made the minimum $41, and that left the balance at $14.7798. He also has interest accruing purchases that will accrue interest if not paid by February 25th. And we have already marked that for the 25th and allocated the money to pay off those interest accruing purchases. We move over to Carnival Barclays. So the minimum payment for Carnival was $43.60. Of course, we paid that. We started January at $45.5713. We were able to put $2,235.59 in payments on that card. That left a balance of $2,321.54. So we were able to apply $2,200 towards that card. That is our target card. That is a card that we did a balance transfer on. The goal is to have that paid off in February. And right now we're pretty on track. So the next card is our Citi card. Citi card. That we're at this point, we're just paying the minimum balance. That always fluctuates based on the balance. I think it's like 1% of the balance. So this is actually what February's payment is. January's payment was $50.60. We paid $50.60, and that brought the balance down to $4,715.41. Student loan number 5, the minimum payment is $23.07. We paid $23.07. That left the balance of $8,069.57. In January, we started at $8,068.24. The interest rate is 6.63%. And so it's really, and I'm on the SAVE program, and it's not decreasing at all. I cannot wait till I get to the point where I am paying on my student loans and knocking them out, but we are far from that. So made the minimum payments on all of my student loans. I'm not going to go through them one by one because it's depressing. If you do follow me over on TikTok or on Instagram, you know that I was taking 15% of my part-time income and placing it on my target student loan, which was student loan number 3. Which was at a starting balance of like 17 something or 18 something in October. I have since decided to stop attributing 15% to my student loans, and just because the interest rate on my Honda is so much higher at 8.4%. And so I am now attributing the 15% towards the Honda, because when we pay off the credit cards, we will be switching over to the Avalanche method, and the Honda is the highest interest debt that we will be tackling, hopefully by June of 2024 or before. So I did make one principal payment in the month of January, and that's how I ended up paying $221, which brought the balance to $16,751.67. But again, I will now be rolling that 15% onto a principal payment for my Honda. We go down to, so the full payments for my student loans is $357.38. That is automatically deducted for like a 0.25% interest decrease, and that comes out every month on the 6th. But as of February 1st, there will be no more principal payments until we are actually targeting my student loans. And according to the plan, I don't know what it is once we switch over to Avalanche, but on the snowball method, I would have started tackling the smallest loan in October 24. When we switch to the Avalanche plan, I think it has me actually working on my car until 2025. So I don't know how I'm gonna manage that, because I am a person who needs small wins, and so I will have to figure out how that works when it comes down to paying off a $57,000 car payment. The next debt is Honda Financial, my car payment. And so the minimum payment is $1,078. Please spare me the comments in the comment section. I had entertained getting rid of the truck, but I like my truck, and I'm not a person who pays off a car to get a new car. Before I got the truck, I had a 2014 Honda Accord, and I paid that car off in 2017, and I was driving it up until 2023, and I feel like I will do the same thing with the Honda Pilot. So I'm not a new car girl, but I did get this car. I always wanted a Honda Pilot, and it was on the lot, and I got it. It was really an emotional purchase, but I like it, and I'm going to keep it, and I'm just going to work really hard to get it paid off. And if the interest rates fall, I will refinance it. Hopefully it'll be much less by that time that I get, I'm able to make a huge difference. But if not, I'm already paying it weekly, so that's really helping with the interest. I already circled how many principal payments I'll be able to make for this year. I made one in January. I'll make another one on February 27th, another one in May, and I think I have one in July and one in October. So that is already $1,000 towards principal in itself. But again, after I get out of credit card debt, approximately $1,600 a month will be going towards the principal as long as I keep my part-time job. So that is the goal. And then we end up with Wells Fargo, which is our mortgage that has the lowest interest rate at 2.65. We refinanced in 2020, and we have a 2.62 interest rate. And so we just make the minimum payments on the mortgage. I don't know why it's not reflected here, but we paid $1,080.49, and that left the balance at $79,957.83. And even on the debt avalanche plan, on the debt snowball plan, we are paying the mortgage off last, with it being paid by September 2029. And on the debt avalanche, it's the same thing. So in total, we were able to put this says $4,645.71. On the year overview, it says that we actually put $4,497.16 towards debt for the month of January. So this is the year overview on what we were able to put towards debt. And then we go back to the debt dashboard, and that number is not quite the same, but I don't really know what the discrepancy is and where it's at. So we were able to, but still, to be able to eliminate $4,000 in debt is really good, especially since I have a goal my year goal is to eliminate $30,000 worth of debt, and that breaks down monthly to $2,500, and then $2,500 breaks down weekly to $625 a week. I don't know if we're always doing that, but I'm glad to see that we were able to get close to that on our target debt. And the goal, like I said, the goal for February is to have our Barclays card completely paid off. So I'm excited to see if we end there. But $4,645.71 towards debt, I think, is amazing. Again, as long as the numbers are decreasing, I am always excited. You can see that when we started our debt, we were at 69 months of debt, and we have been able to knock it down to 67 months. Hopefully, I don't typically get a tax refund, but my husband usually does. We file married filing separately, so he usually gets a tax refund. That will be applied to debt. He has some cars that will be coming up for sale. Some of that will be applied to debt. And then, really going through in preparation for spring and downsizing, posting some things for sale. Hopefully all of that will be going to debt. So, and then just still trying to monetize my YouTube, as well as build some programs within my private practice that can increase my income so that can go towards debt. So I'm really excited to see what we're able to do in February, but very excited to see what numbers we were able to accomplish in the month of January. Again, $4,645.71 down. And that is exciting. It's very hopeful that we will meet our goal of eliminating $30,000 worth of debt for 2024. So that is it for my January debt confession. If you have watched thus far, thank you so very much for watching. Send me a congrats or a yoo-hoo or any questions. Send me that to celebrate the debt progress we were able to make. But also, if you have any questions about how we're paying debt, what we're paying, why we're paying, how we increase our income, or what plans we have to increase our income, please make sure to list that down in the comment section below. Also, I don't know if I have included this in the other videos, but the debt template that I was giving away for free is no longer available. I got this template from... She was the originator. She was the creator of the new template that I'm using, and I did discuss that in that video. But she reached out and let me know that continuing to give it away for free was goes against I'm giving away intellectual property, and that I could, get in trouble for that. So because I am a small business, I support other small businesses. And so I am no longer giving that away for free. And she no longer gives that template away as well, from what I understand, because of the TikTok creator who did give it away. So if you're interested in this template, by all means go and get that. I am looking for a template that I can start to give away for free to start to build my, budgeting and building wealth coaching program with, but I'm just not there yet. It really sucks because I was planning on giving the one with the debt dashboard away for a small fee so that could be contributed or attributed to my debt. But again, I support small businesses, and I'm not trying to take any food off of anybody's table. So it is what it is. I apologize for that. But again, this template is always available for download. Again, I think it's pretty affordable. When I ordered it, it was under $10. I haven't been back to the store since then, but it is pretty affordable, especially for ongoing use and ongoing updates as the template is updated. So it's definitely worth it. Again, thank you so very much for watching. Be sure to come back next month to see what debt elimination numbers we were able to achieve in the month of February. Thank you so very much for watching. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to follow my 6-figure debt-free journey. The goal is to be out of all this debt in 3 years, no more than 5 years, and I would love to bring you guys along to support and watch that journey. If you have any constructive criticism or any helpful information, please make sure to also list that in the comment section below. That is it for this video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.